Hey to our viewers, listeners, and to everyone who love our podcast. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. I am Janelisa Gaino. And I am Juliet. So today, let's talk about history, specifically the historical background of our Philippines Constitution.
I know some of you young viewers might find this topic boring, but we'll make it interesting for you. Besides, at the end of this podcast, you'll understand how important it is to know our nation and what shaped it, namely our Philippine Constitution.
And for that, our campaign for today's podcast is Knowing Our Constitution, Knowing Our Nation, featuring our lovely historians, Tessa Marie and Raven Joshua. Welcome, guys! Welcome!
The Philippine Constitution that we'll tackle today is the 1973 Philippine Constitution. And with the help of our guest historians today, we will understand about make it deeper.
I'm very excited to listen to our guest.
Me too, right? Isn't this topic very educational, especially to our young viewers?
Hi to our guest. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling okay today?
Yes, we felt very good, very comfortable, and we were also excited to share our knowledge about the 1973 Philippine Constitution.
That's very good to know. Let's start.
Okay, so the first thing we want to know is, what is 1973 Philippines Constitution? Do you know about it, partner?
Yes, of course, partner.
Okay, so the 1973 Philippine Constitution was a constitution drafted by former President Ferdinand Marcos. After the martial law and was ratified in 1973, it was intended to establish a parliamentary system to centralize power under the President.
So basically, it allowed Marcos to rule the authority of the presidential and prime ministerial rule.
And then, he also manipulated an ongoing constitutional convention and caused the drafting of a new constitution, the 1973 Constitution, which allowed him to rule until 1978 because of the new parliamentary system.
Oh, so more years were added to his term?
Yes.
Did the people not go against it?
No, since it was later on declared by Marcos during January 17, 1973 with the proclamation number 1102 certifying and proclaiming that the 1973 Constitution had been ratified by the Filipino people and thereby was in effect. Ratified meaning it has been confirmed through an agreement law or after vote of the people.
So, what was the other in this constitution? Like, what laws were added or changed?
Okay, so through the 1973 Philippine Constitution, there was a lot of changes, especially the form of our government, which was changed into parliamentary. As what I have mentioned earlier, parliamentary is where a prime minister is the head of the government and the president is the head of the state.
Wait, but how is our government today only composed of president and a vice president?
Well, it shifted from parliamentary to a presidential system through the 1987 Constitution after Marcos' term ended.
Oh, that's why. Is there any more changes because of the constitution?
Yes, the Constitution also improved the president holding power. It consolidated significant power in the presidency, including the ability to grant clemency, control ministries, and the armed force, which allowed for a stronger, more centralized government.
Wow, It's like the Constitution was made to uphold this power more.
Yes, but there were also important improvements the Constitution made. Alright, we will elaborate them one by one.
Okay, to our viewers and listeners, right now it's time to listen properly.
So the first one is the social justice and rights, where it prioritized the right of the people, including labor, women, welfare, and also health.
The constitutional commissions, which are the independent commission established, including Commission on Election, Commission on Audit, and Service Commission.
The citizen right, that includes Bill of Rights, the project citizens through having protected freedom of speech and religion, having equal right and protection against arbitrary detention.
And lastly, the defining of national territory, where it includes that all waters and islands within its jurisdiction and principles of international law that is declared, human rights and citizenship. So that concludes the forms of the 1973 Philippine Constitution, which helped shape our country.
Wow, that's so a lot. I hope all our viewers catch up to that and really understood the impact of this constitution.
Yes, but speaking of shape, one last question for our guest today. How did the 1973 Philippine Constitution shape our country during that time and how it is today?
Oh, actually, it shaped a lot, right?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, the 1973 Philippine Constitution was mostly created for the benefit of former President Marcos. The Constitution was a concentration of too much power for one person. The Constitution was constitutional authoritarianism.
Yeah, meaning a constitution was made to legitimate a rule rather than being elected by it.
So basically, the Constitution was used by the former president to justify the authoritarian action while claiming the act in the name of people and interest.
So with
Wait,
the
sorry.
sige.
Okay, go.
So with the creation of the 1973 Philippine Constitution, it led to the 1986 People Power Revolution, which overthrew the Marcos regime and paved the way of democratic 1987 Constitution.
Which the 1997 Constitution is our current constitution today that established a presidential form of government and the separation of powers between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches.
Therefore, the 1973 Philippine Constitution led to much a better framework of constitution that our country really needed for its betterment and prioritizing every rights of our Filipino people.
So that was a very eye-opening educational topic, especially to our young viewers, students, and those who want to understand and know about history more.
All our viewers for this video, I hope you guys learned a lot as much as we also learned from our guest. Being taught about the 1973 Philippine Constitution and how it shaped our country is an important part of our knowledge as a Filipino people.
And I hope you will carry that knowledge with you as you embark through your journey in learning.
And for that, thank you for being here with us and helping us learn the knowledgeable about this topic.
We are also very thankful that we are chosen to be the one of to share about it.
And that's all for our today's podcast. This is Jillian.
This is Jenny.
And this is Let's Talk About Podcast. Bye guys!
Bye guys! Yay!